What's going on, y'all? So we are going to be moving it back over to Big Me today. There's Big Me for another round of Pokemon pack opening. So of course I've been liking opening the packs. I got some Fusion Strike packs here. Just one Elite Trainer box. But if we're lucky, we might get something good. Maybe we'll get a Gengar or an Espeon or something crazy of that nature. I don't have super high hopes for that, but then again, you never know. So let's put on some music, Glitch City, and let's just get into it. So let's see, do we need a QOTD for the day? I don't know. What are you the most excited about for Gen 9? There's your QOTD. That's what we're moving into, right? Gen 9? I'm just excited for like a shift of format, more or less, you know? Like, it's gonna be just completely different than playing in Sword and Shield because, ooh, that's a bad condition card. Let's hope that it's not anything good. Fire Energy, Cook, Morgrem. But yeah, so basically, it's just gonna be different, right? Like, it's not gonna be Dynamax. It's gonna be a lot more like Spike Myth with a twist, and I think to some degree that excites a lot of people. And there's also ways that it could be, you know, a little rough, but okay, we just get a Cloyster in that one. Yeah, let me show you the back. You see there's very visible whitening marks. I was like, please don't be like a super nice card. But yeah, I mean, you know, Terrestrialization is definitely going to change things up a little bit, but all in all, I think it's going to be cool to play a little bit more of a straightforward format, even though, I don't know, Intimidate's still going to be a thing, but there's not going to be, like, as much access to controlling stats otherwise, except for, I guess, indirectly, right? Like, there will be indirect control of stats through all the same old methods, Eerie Impulse, like things like that, right? But there's just not going to be Dynamax to do like super crazy stuff with that nature. So we get Diggersby, Vulpix, Meltan, Toxic, Staryu, Mawile, Swadloon, and just a Lopunny non-holo. So nothing good yet. Nothing good. What was I saying? I mean, I do think it's going to be generally a more balanced format in some sense, right? Like, just because not having Dynamax does minimize a certain level of power creep, depending on how things go, right? Like, there's always the possibility that power creep can come back in some ways, and that would mostly be just like bringing back busted Pokemon like Regieleki, you know, I mean Spectrier and Calyrex. We're gonna have to see the stats on Pokemon like Ceruledge and Armarouge, and in order to really know like just how busted they are. But I'm assuming that if we don't have to deal with things like Kyogre and Calyrex running rampant, then like it's gonna be a little balanced. Imagine that they give us Kyogre back though, and then you have a Terra-style Kyogre. Vikavolt, my god. Honestly, I think an electric Terra-style Kyogre would be good because you can still click Water Spout. Right, like you can still click Water Spout. I like this whole launcher though. That's a nice card. We haven't gotten anything yet. No pools. And then we got that. Yeah, that. So that's 3 packs. All in all, I mean, I'm excited for the more like open world experience. I'm excited to see what it brings. I know there's already been talk of like the gameplay looking a little bit rushed in some way, and I mean, we're all well aware that it's not gonna be like, it's not gonna be the most crazy 3D like open world experience, as well as like they're still keeping the games a bit more of like a not like an unserious graphic, but like a kiddie graphic, I might say. You know, like there was releases of what a game could look like that are a lot more hyper realistic in some way, and like really rendered really well, and I think it's going to be a nice 3D experience, but it's, you know, we're going to have to see. Skarmory, I think they're working their way there. I don't know why they don't just jump the gun on it, but they're definitely working their way there. We've got a Kangaskhan, and then a Kangaskhan. Where are the pools? Where are the pools? That was 4 packs in a row with nothing. It happens. I mean, it does happen. You gotta admit that. Walmart actually had a Darkness Ablaze box, and I don't know why I didn't grab that. Because I saw it and I was like, does Darkness Ablaze have good pools? And then I looked it up when I got out of Walmart, and I was like, kinda, yeah. I mean, it's not the worst box ever. It has Charizards. We got Psychic Energy, Charge-a-Bug, Judge. I'm really excited to see what they do with the new Pokemon, though, because I think more than anything what we can say about the new games up to this point is they're very memey, right? Like, everything that has been released about the game has in some way, shape, or form been, like, memed, or, like, make the fan base just like, oh, that's so funny, dude, like, you know what I mean? Or cringy, in the case of, you know, the YouTuber thing. I think a lot of people had a bit of a cringe reaction to that, but it's understandable. And we've got, okay, so we've got a Feraligatr. So that's our first pool. We got a Feraligatr Hollow. That's it's been definitely a rough pool rate so far. And so, yeah, I mean, we just haven't really got to see a lot of it yet, right? Like, and I know there's been a debate about whether that's, like, good or bad, and generally it's nice to be surprised, right? But there's assumedly going to be a decent bit more Pokemon to be revealed, and I'm hoping that we get to see some pretty cool stuff besides just all the memes that we've been given so far. Like, even Farigiraf is basically a meme, like, let's be honest. Like, it's cool. It's really not that needed, except for the fact that it has cool abilities. But it is cool. Got Jinx, Grubbin, Roadhog, Smeargle, Carvana, Maywild, and an Oricorio. The rough box. This is why I don't usually buy Fusion Strike. Because, I mean, the pull rates are just not in our favor right now. But, I mean, it's not like I'm showing you guys the back of the code cards, but we've gotten literally one green code card so far this whole time, so that's obviously going to be bad pools. But yeah, so I mean, you know, like, we haven't gotten to see a lot of evolutions yet. We've seen a lot of basic Pokemon. We've seen Bellibolt. We've seen Titan. We don't know if they're going to evolve. I think it would be really cool. I think it'd be really cool if they did evolve. At least like one of them, maybe. Like, Titan looks like it could just be a single evolution, but like Bellibolt, I feel like is going to be a little bit underwhelming. I don't know. I mean, we'll see. I just don't really see the point in like making Pokemon like that, and then like they're like mono ice, mono electric, and they just like don't evolve, and that's just the Pokemon. Like, you know, I think in terms of what could develop the meta a lot, there's a lot more that they could do, and that's why I think I would expect either Bellibolt or Titan to evolve into something that's like a dual type. You know what I mean? I think Bellibolt could evolve into either a electric water or an electric ground. It's not very clear yet, but I think we have seen Bellibolt use Mud Bomb in one of the previews, if I'm correct. So let's hope we get something out of this one, man, because these are not good boards. At least the cards that were all messed up weren't the back card. We've got a... I don't even know how to hold it, man. We've got a Water Energy. We've got Mr. Judge. We've got Excadrill. We've got Trevenant. Baltoy. Cursula. But yeah, so we have seen Bellibolt use Mud Shot, if I'm correct, which indicates to me that it might evolve into an electric ground type. And if that's the case, that'd be pretty cool, honestly. But we've also seen that electric ground is not the most amazing type, which would mean the evolved form would have to really have something going for it in order for it to be super viable. So we got a Cross Switcher. And then... yeah! Oh god. There you go. We actually got something worth pulling, my guys. This is one of the 3 cards you want. It's the least desirable of the 3, if I'm correct. But, yeah, let's sleeve that up before I get too much of my grease on it. No finger grease. Oh god. Yeah, that's a good looking card there. Yep, that's a good looking card. And it goes in the sleeve perfectly. Good. Not that I'm putting it in the right type of sleeve right now, because I'm going to have to move it into a better sleeve. So there you have it. What do you think? Is Bellibolt going to evolve into electric ground type because it knows Mud Shot? I don't know. But I'm as boys with this one card that we got out of the whole stinking thing. Hope you guys enjoyed. Until next time, let me get back over to this. Dang it! No. How do I turn it on? Well, it'll stop playing eventually. Yeah, my bad. And then now that we did the intro again,